Hello traders, you're welcome to this video. In this video, we are going to be looking at scalping with the RSI, the Relative Strength Index. So if you are a scalper, then you are in the right place because we are going to be discussing how to scalp with the RSI, combining it with other indicators, most especially price action, and maximizing your chances of success using this powerful indicator. Okay, so we're just going to be adding up the RSI to our chart. Add RSI to our chart. We have already discussed RSIs before, so basically you should know how this functions. If you don't, you can go back to previous videos on when we talked about using the RSIs to trade, and you can get more insights from there. But I'm just going to do like a brief recap. Okay, the RSI is a momentum indicator. It shows overbought and oversold conditions. When the RSI is above 70, it shows overbought. When it's below 30, it shows oversold. Now, if you are a scalper who wants to use the RSI, then we'll be going to smaller time frames. Okay, smaller time frames can, you know, show us, faster price movements. Now you get. So, as a scalper, um, you want to catch every small price movement, right? You want to catch, you know, every little price movement as a scalper. So basically, when the as a scalper, you might just be focusing on 1 minute, 5 minutes, and 15 minutes time frame. You are good to go from 15 minutes and below. When the RSI drops to the 30, below the 30, you can enter a buy. When it rises towards the 70, you can quickly close for a sell. Then when it enters into the 70 region and begins to point downwards, you can enter again for a sell. And then when it gets to the oversold, you can exit your sell and look for an opportunity to enter a buy when the RSI starts pointing upwards. When you enter a buy, you wait for it to get to the overbought and then you exit your buy, and then you look for a sell opportunity when the RSI starts pointing down and then you sell. And then when it gets to the oversold, you wait for an opportunity, you exit with your sell, and then you enter a buy when the RSI starts pointing up, and then when it gets towards the overbought and start pointing down, you exit your buy. You can see you would have just been riding the up to down and up to down and up to down, but make sure that you use proper risk management, okay? Because this scalping strategy is mostly effective in a ranging market. You can see that the market here was ranging, right? It's ranging. But when it is in a trending market, you might not really find it easy to do this up and down stuff because the RSI will mostly be trending. You can see in this down move, you can see how the RSI all the way from here, it was just going down, and then it went up for a bit, just halfway through, and then came down again. So that strategy for scalping is mostly effective in the ranging market. Okay, if you want to scalp in a trending market, you might not really catch as many moves compared to in a ranging market. Okay, but you can still be able to catch some moves. But if you're scalping in a trending market, I would advise to just focus on the impulsive moves. Okay, scalping in the direction of the trend. So if this is a downtrend, you might want to enter a sell from the overbought, and then when you see the RSI go up and begin to curve back downwards, you can enter another sell. And then when you see it go up and curve back downwards, you can enter another sell, so long as the price made a pullback. And then it's important that you use other indicators as well. Use trend lines, use horizontal support and resistance levels. Very, very important. Make sure you use these indicators for extra confirmation. For example, we can see that when the RSI, because this is a trending move, right? You can see that when RSI made this upward cut in this downtrend, you can see it was somewhere around here, right? It was bouncing off this trend line. That was the confirmation that this pullback is valid, okay? And then when it began to come down, once it broke through this support, this trend line support, you can see that there was a little bit of a retest, right? And then you can see that the RSI was still bearish. It was still pushing downwards. So right after that retest, you could have entered another sell, and then you ride it all the way down to this support level as the RSI began to point upwards. This support level would have served as extra confirmation that the bearish move has come to an end. Okay, so basically using the RSI to scalp is very easy, right? It's relatively easy, but make sure that you observe good risk to reward ratio. Okay, if you are risking $1, please you might want to target at least $2. That is risk to reward ratio 1 to 2. Okay, it's very, very beneficial. So that even if you end up winning 2 trades and losing through 2 trades, you will still be in the winning side. Okay, now some risk management tips for you to know is, please use stop loss. Very important. I keep on emphasizing the use of stop loss because sometimes markets can just behave the way it wants to, right? You might be correct in your analysis, but the market sometimes might just don't care about your analysis, and then you end up, wow, what did I do wrong? Whereas your analysis was correct. It's just that the market decided to just do what it wanted to do, right? So the fact that you are good in technical analysis doesn't mean that the market will always respect your analysis, okay? So in as much as technical analysis is very good, use stop losses because breakouts happen, failed strategies happen, it could be temporarily. Your strategy can fail temporarily. It doesn't mean that your strategy is not working. Okay, so use stop losses to manage your risk. Capital preservation should be paramount. Okay, use good risk to reward ratio. Very, very important. Manage your position sizing. Try not to risk more than 1 to 3% of your account if possible. Okay, on a single trade. Proper position sizing ensures that even if the trade goes against you, it won't wipe out your account, right? And try to avoid over trading. Don't take every RSI signal, especially the ones that are in a trending market. This scalping strategy we just discussed is more effective in a ranging market because you can easily be catching the price moves from up to down, up to down. In a trending market, try as much as possible to limit your entries only in the direction of the trend. Okay, avoid over trading. Now stick to high probability setups. You can also add up other indicators. Like we can decide to add up the moving average. For example, we can add up moving average. Okay, just for additional confirmation. When price drops below the moving average and the RSI is pointing downwards, it can serve as extra confirmation. You can see RSI is serving as a ceiling, as a dynamic resistance. As price bounced off the moving average, is serving as a dynamic resistance. You can see as price bounced off, broke through the moving average, it was bouncing off it because it was serving as a ceiling. So in this case, you can know that this bearish move is valid as the RSI at the same time is trending downwards. Okay, so using other indicators for extra confirmation is also good. It's important. Look for high probability setup. If possible, get some confluence, right? Confluence from moving average, confluence from trend line, confluence from the RSI, like combination of indicators that are pointing towards the same signal. That can really help as well. Okay. Now try to follow the trend. Like I said, if you are scalping in the trending market, you might want to always open a trade in the direction of the trend, right? In the direction of the trend. Okay. And then as a scalper, you might want to just focus on 1 minute, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, and you are good to go. Okay. So basically, that is the strategy for scalping with the RSI. I hope you found this video insightful. Kindly like and subscribe for more trading insights. Cheers and happy trading.